Alrighty, I am hitched up to the camper today, but not for as much fun reasons as we usually try to hitch up to it for. We, excuse me, we get some warranty work done, which needed to be done, but now it's not doing what it was doing. The door had been sticking. We had the undercarriage lights still aren't working, the blue lights, but that really I was not going to take it to warranty work for that. Not right away. I would have done it before it ran out, but yep. So we are taking it in to get that done. The CO2 detector, all of a sudden, now I think it's because the battery's done, has been going off, but the propane wasn't even on the camper, so it literally couldn't have been going off. But if it's malfunctioning, I obviously want to get that checked out. Probably going to go ahead and buy a second carbon monoxide detector, just so that way, if that one is malfunctioning, we have one that is working well, even if they fix this one, just as a backup. Obviously something in a camper you don't want to take chances with. But yep, I'm headed to Ocala to Campers Inn. We bought it at Campers Inn in Jacksonville, and there is a service place in Alachua that can technically work on it, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with the other guys. Nothing personal, it's just a preference. But yep, so I am off to Ocala by myself for a little while, and then I'll come back and get the kid. Wow, that was super quick. I brought the camper for service today. Now, they originally told me I was gonna have to leave it with them, and it takes about 3 weeks possibly to do all the paperwork and get it all done. Possibly. They're like, we don't know for sure, but so I brought it down here expecting not to have the camper back today. They looked at it and told me to, no, don't leave town. They're like, well, we might be able to get this done before noon. I dropped it off at like 8:15, 8:30 is when they started looking at it probably. It is now 10 o'clock on the dot, and they had it done half an hour ago. Basically, the door never would act up again. Somehow the blue lights underneath the camper, the wire was gone. Like, you could still see the connectors to the light, but the connector to the camper was gone. So somehow that got disconnected at some point and slid up into the underbelly. And then they replaced the water pump, because the water pump was giving us a little bit of pressure. It ran different than the last camper I had's water pump, so I couldn't figure it out what was going on. And so I brought it in, finally let them take a look at it, and it turns out the whole pump was bad. So brand new water pump, brand new lights, hour and a half later, back on the road. So Campers Inn is where we bought our camper from. I brought it all the way to Ocala to have it, which isn't that far, a little over an hour drive to get all the way to the camper dealership, but we bought it from them, and I decided to have it serviced with them. I have never even mentioned this to Stephanie, I don't believe, but we actually have a camper dealership right near the house. I mean, they sell Forest River, so they could have done the warranty work on the camper. But one day we were going for a trip, and I needed air in the tires of the camper real quick. And I just was trying to get, they're right across the street from where we store the camper at. And I drove over there and asked if they could put air in the tires real quick. And they asked me where I bought it from. And I told them Campers Inn in Jacksonville. You guys didn't sell the camper we were looking for in the price range we were looking for, so we had to go somewhere else. And he's like, sorry, can't help you. So because of that, even though they could technically do the warranty work, I drove an hour instead of driving 3 minutes to have the service done. And I definitely, the dude that worked on it, I think his name's Matt. I know the lady's name was Jody who helped me out, but the guy, I mean, he walked around, he told me everything was wrong with it. Even with my bad descriptions of what was going bad, he was able to figure it out and fix the problems real quick. So that, I was very impressed with their service department. I mean, we were impressed with the one in Jacksonville too. And the guy Alex that did our walkthrough, he was very knowledgeable of RVs, and we definitely enjoyed the buying experience. But now the service and warranty experience, I mean, an hour and a half turnaround on a warranty, service warranty has never been heard of, especially in the camper world. So Campers Inn, definitely give you 5 stars and a thumbs up. This video is a little different than our usual ones. It's a pretty rainy weekend. Not right now, it's actually pretty beautiful at the moment, but it's going to be raining again here shortly. Figured figured I'd take a moment to kind of say how we got what we have with the truck and the RV. Before I had this truck, I actually had a F-150, and we were planning on buying a camper, so we were keeping our eyes out for a diesel truck and kind of going back and forth, and then we kind of was just like, oh, we're gonna get a smaller camper, the F-150 would be fine. But then my father-in-law works at a dealership, and he came across this truck. It was like $8,000 or $9,000 below what Kelly Blue Book said it was worth that I could get it for. So we jumped on that deal, and we got the diesel truck that'll pull pretty much any camper we could possibly want. Granted, obviously, that we would want. I'm not talking about the 43-foot fifth wheel. It would pull it. I'd run out of payload. But that's besides the point. But so we ended up getting the truck, and we got the camper. Yes, it would have been pulled by the half-ton just fine, and we didn't have to change out trucks. But we did, and we kind of chose Addie, our camper, because of the fact of her size, her versatility. We're not going to be living in it full time, at least not right now. So she's able to get in anywhere. We don't have to worry with slides. Just park and go, enjoy the weekend. But yeah, so we were looking at a bunch of Mallards, stuff like that. We were looking at big campers with 3 and 4 slides and separate bedroom for Augie, and all that would be great if we were going full time. But right now, we didn't really need all that. So that's how we came across getting the smaller 24-foot with a Murphy bed. Because that would have been something I probably would have not done if we were thinking about going to have it full time. I'd have a door to a bedroom for Steffi and I, had a door to a bedroom for Augie, but having an open Murphy bed and then open bunks, it's working out great for us. But yeah, so that's kind of how we ended up with this truck trailer combination. It's funny, we were looking at so many different options, but because this truck, it looks kind of funny when you see this truck pulling that small of a camper, but hey, we don't have to worry about it. We can drive anywhere without having to worry whether the truck can handle pulling the camper. But that's probably going to be our video for this week, just going over the warranty work and stuff we've done. But so if you're new here, hit that subscribe button so you can get our videos. We upload videos every Sunday at 8 a.m. And we hope you guys have a great day. If you will, give the video a thumbs up, leave us a comment below, and we will catch you guys next week.